Hi children, this is Lakshmi Arvinda. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter Algebraic Expressions and part 3. We already have seen part 1 and part 2 children. In that part 1 and part 2, what all the points we have to remember about the algebraic expressions like a term, constant, variable, what is an algebraic expression and what all the types we are having in algebraic expressions and how we can add two algebraic expressions and how we can subtract, how we can multiply. Again, in the multiplication we are having three types: monomial with the monomial, monomial with the binomial, binomial with the binomial. Each and everything we learn children. And also we learned some of the identities we are having here. We actually will take algebraic expression identities means plenty it is there children, but now in this class means in this chapter we will learn only four identities mainly. What are those four identities? I already explained in the last video. Now by using that identities, what all the sums it is there from the exercise, that I am going to explain. Based on that you are going to do the homework also. Now we'll see the first identity 1. We'll just revise the thing. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Even for this geometrical expression, geometrical explanation also I had given children. Please remember that. Then identity 2. It is a same like a identity 1, just in the place of plus b we are taking minus b. So that time what will be the identity means how it will be changing means a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Next, identity 3. This is a square minus b square is equals to a plus b into a minus b. Next, identity 4. If we are having in the form of x plus a into x plus b, then we can write it as x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. This is very important children. If you know about the identities, then only we can proceed with the exercise. So first practice these four identities as many times as you can, but you have to learn finally. That is the conclusion. Now see the sums about that by using that identities. Already three mains I explained in the last videos. Now I am going to explain from the fourth sum. See here, using the identity a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Simplify the following. First one, a plus 6 whole square. Here we have to use the identity a plus b whole square. So here a is a and b is 6. Now apply the formula. A plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So a square, a is a only, so a square plus 2ab. 2 into a into b is 6. So into 6 plus b square means 6 square. That is equals to a square plus 2 6 are 12a plus 6 square. 6 into 6 36. Next question number 2. 3x plus 2y whole square. Using the identity a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a is 3x, b is 2y. So now a square means 3x whole square plus 2ab. 2 into 3x into 2y plus 2y square means b square in the sense 2y whole square. Now 3x whole square. Square is applicable for both 3 and x. So whenever we will apply that square for the 3, 3 square will become 9 x square plus 2 into 3 into 2. 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12 into xy. The middle term, children, middle term you can see that 2 into 3x into 2y. In that first I am multiplying the constant. 2 into 3 into 2, that is 12 xy plus 2y whole square. means again the square is applicable for both 2 and y. So 2 square means 4, y square. Next children, evaluate using the identity a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. In a previous case we had seen by using the variables in that we performed. Now we are going to see the same identity how we can use for the numerical calculations. See here, 34 whole square it is there. Normally we will multiply 34 into 34, but by using the identity they are saying. So how we are going to write that 34 means 30 plus 4 whole square. 30 plus 4 means a plus b whole square. That's what we have to use. Now here a is 30, b is 4. Now apply the formula. A square, 30 square plus 2ab, 2 into 30 into 4 plus 4 square is equals to 30 square means 900 plus 2 into 30 into 4 we will get 240 plus 4 square 16. Now if we will add all together 900 plus 240 plus 16 we will get 1156. Now you should get one doubt. Why ma'am? Directly we can multiply 34 into 35. No, why this and all? Actually children, this is a small number. Whenever you are multiplying 34 into 34, it's not a big deal. You can do it. But whenever we are dealing with the big numbers, larger numbers, when that time multiplying, direct multiplication, it will take little time. Whenever we'll use the identities children, we can perform it in a little bit easier way. Okay, now see here one more example. 10.2 whole square. Now this also we have to calculate using the formula a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So to get that formula 10.2 I am writing as 10 plus 0.2 whole square. Now it is looking like a plus b whole square. A is 10, b is 0.2. Now apply the formula. A square means 10 square plus 2 into 10 means a 10 into b 0.2 plus b square 0.2 square. Now 10 square means we will get 100. In the middle term 2 into 10 20, 20 into 0.2 we will get 4. Okay, 22s are 40 we will get, but point is there 0.2. So we will get 4 plus 0.2 whole square means 0.2 into 0.2 if we will multiply we will get 0.04. Now if we will add all together 100 plus 4 plus 0.04 we will get 104.04. Next, sixth main. Use the identity a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square to compute. Now we have to use the identity a minus b whole square children for the sums, given sums. Now see the first sum, x minus 6 whole square. So it is in a form of a minus b whole square. Here a is x, b is 6. Now substitute. A square means x square minus 2ab means 2 into x into b is 6 plus 6 square. B square is 6 square. Now x square like that only I am writing. The middle term if you will observe 2 into 6 it is there. So 2 6 are 12x plus 6 square means 36. So the answer is x square minus 12x plus 36. Next question number 2. 3x minus 5y whole square. Here also it is looking like a minus b whole square. So apply the formula a square. Here a is 3x. So 3x whole square minus 2ab means 2 into a 3x into b 5y plus b square 5y whole square. Now 3x square means square is applicable for both 3 and x. So whenever we will apply that square, 3 square means 9x square minus the middle term. First I will multiply the constants. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30 and variables x, y. 30xy plus 5y whole square. Means square is applicable for both 5 and y. 5 square 25, y square. That's it. So the final answer is 9x square minus 30xy plus 25y square. Next, evaluate using the identity a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here also same identity children, but for the numerical calculation. First one, 49 whole square. So 49 whole square we can write like 50 minus 1 square. Here 49 we can write in a different ways, but we have to select the way where we will get easy calculations again. So 50 minus 1. Here if we will take 50 square also, 1 square also we can take in easy way children. So 50 minus 1 whole square. Now it is looking like a minus b whole square. Now a square means 50 square minus 2 into a into b means 2 into a 50 into b 1 plus b square 1 square is equals to first 50 square 50 into 50 2500 minus middle term 2 into 50 100 100 into 1 100 only. Next plus 1 square means 1. Now 2500 minus 100 2400 plus 1 2401. Next question number 2. 9.8 whole square. This we can write like 10 minus 0.2 whole square. Here a is 10, b is 0.2. Now we'll apply the same formula. A square means 10 square minus 2ab. 2 into 10 into 0.2 plus b square means 0.2 whole square. Now simplification. 10 square means 100, 10 into 10, 10 square means 10 into 10, 100 minus middle term 2 into 10, 20 into 0.2 means 4 we will get plus 0.2 whole square means 0.2 into 0.2. If we'll multiply, we'll get 0.04. Finally, 9.8 whole square is equals to 100 minus 4, 96 plus 0.04, 96.04. Now come for the eighth one. Eighth main, use the identity a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. This is one of the important identity children. Whenever we will go for higher classes also, we will be using this identity almost all whenever we will be doing exponents, different chapters. Okay, so very important identity. Now we'll see. First one, x plus 6 into x minus 6. So here it is looking like a plus b into a minus b. Here a is x, b is 6. So apply the formula a square minus b square. So a is x, b is 6. So a square means x square minus 6 square. X square we cannot simplify further, writing like that only, minus 6 square means 6 into 6, 36. So the answer is x square minus 36. Next question number 2. 3x plus 5 into 3x minus 5. In the same way children, a plus b into a minus b. Here a is 3x and b is 5. Now apply a square minus b square. A square means 3x whole square minus b square means 5 square. 3x whole square means the square is applicable for both 3 and x. 3 square whenever we'll take 9, x square minus 5 square means 5 into 5, 25. Next, evaluate using identity. Here they did not mention anything, means like use this identity or that identity. We have to select which identity will be suitable for this. Now see here, we can observe that 55 into 45 is our first question. So two numbers we are having. So I'll try to convert this as a product of 2, which is the identity related to the product of 2, that is a plus b into a minus b. Here we can observe a plus b is 1 and a minus b is 1. Both are in the product. So now take. So 55 we can write 50 plus 5. And 45 we can write 50 minus 5. So now it is looking like a plus b into a minus b. So what we can write? A square minus b square. Here a is 50, b is 5. Now apply. A square 50 square minus b square 5 square. So 50 square 22,500 minus 5 square 5 into 5 25. Now we will get 2500 minus 25. If we will do subtraction, we will get 2475. Now question number 2. 33 into 27. In a same way children, we have to convert it into as a plus b into a minus b form. So how we can convert means 33 we can write 30 plus 3. In a same way 27 we can write 30 minus 3. By that way we will get a as 30, b as 3. And we will get it in a form of a plus b into a minus b. So we can write a square minus b square. A square means a is 30. 30 square minus b square. B is 3. So 3 square is equals to 30 square means 30 into 30 is equals to 900 minus 3 square. 3 into 3, 9. 900 minus 9 we will get 891. Next, see question number 10. In this, using means just evaluation we have to do children. Here also, if we multiply 3 binomials, really it will take a lot of time. But now we are going to do it in a very simple way using the identities. Now we will see. Here if we will see the first question, x minus 3 into x plus 3 into x square plus 2. Now take first two things, that is x minus 3 into x plus 3. Up to that it is looking like a plus b into a minus b. A is x, b is 3. So what we can apply? A square minus b square. So a is x and b is 3. So a square means x square minus b square means 3 square into x square plus 9. Now apply x square, 3 square means 9 into x square plus 9. Again how it is looking like children? It is looking like a minus b into a plus b. So the same formula we can apply. Here a is x square, b is 9. So if we'll apply that again, a square means x square whole square minus b square. B is 9. So 9 square. Now x square whole square means we can write x to the power 2 into 2 is nothing but x to the power 4 minus 9 square. 9 into 9 that is 81. Okay, in the same way children, next sum. 2a plus 3 minus 2a plus 3 into 2a minus 3 into 4a square plus 9. Normally, if you want, you'll just to try by normal multiplication children, how much time it will take, how much confusion. But by using an identity, how much easy it is, we will see. Now again consider first two expressions, that is 2a plus 3 into 2a minus 3. Here it is looking like a plus b into a minus b. A is 2a, b is 3. So how we can write a square minus b square? So a square, that is 2a whole square minus b square, that is 3 square into 4a square plus 9. It is there children, we'll just keep it like that only. Next, if we'll apply 2a square, then that square is applicable for both 2 and a. So 2 square means 4a square minus 3 square means 3 into 3 9 into, already we are having 4a square plus 9. Now Again it is looking like a minus b into a plus b. If a minus b into a plus b it is there, we can write a square minus b square. Here a is 4a square, b is 9. So a square means 4a square whole square minus b square, that is 9 square, is equals to 4a square whole square, means that whole square is applicable for both 4 and a square. So 4 square means 4 into 4 16. A square whole square means a to the power 2 into 2. So we will get a to the power 4 minus 9 square. 9 into 9 81. Okay, whenever I am explaining these steps, children, don't see here and there. Please try to follow. Try to follow step by step with my explanation. By that way only you can understand it in a easy way. Next, in that only question number 3. P plus 2 into P minus 2 into P square plus 4. Now again same way consider first two things, that is P plus 2 into P minus 2. It is looking like A plus B into A minus B. Here A is P, B is 2. So how we can write A square minus B square. So A is P. So P square minus B square means 2 square. So P square minus 2 square means 4. Again we are having P square plus 4. Now again if we'll see, it is looking like A minus B into A plus B. Here A is P square and B is 4. So again apply the formula A square minus B square. So A is P square whole square minus B is 4 square. Now P square whole square means P to the power 2 into 2. We will get P to the power 4 minus 4 square means 4 into 4 16. Okay. Now children, it's time for practice. Here is your sums. Whatever I explained in the previous slides, the same type of sums, children. Same type of sums I had given here. So please do this homework and send me back within a week. Thank you children. Keep learning. Lakshmi Aravinda.